The National Weather Service has issued an alert for your area.
Tornado track GR2 3D street level radar activated. NWS and SPC severe weather wires activated. Facebook live stream activated. X Twitter live stream activated. YouTube live stream activated. Storm track 360 studio systems activated. Stand by to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broadcasting live from the Storm Track 360 studio located at the heart of the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks in Harrison, Arkansas. The only local live stream severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks with Tornado Track GR2 3D street level radar technology. Your Storm Track 360 live and up to the minute severe weather coverage starts right now.
And good morning, everybody. If you want to call that, with some rumbles of thunder and some lightning strikes across the northwest, north central part of our Arkansas Ozarks this morning. We're not anticipating this first round to be super severe, but there is a lot of lightning going to be in this, and we're getting some people that are a little bit scared and concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on here with you guys this morning, just kind of bring a little calm to the storm, kind of bring everybody up to speed on what we're looking at and what we're thinking. Primarily, what we're seeing on radar right now is we've got a special weather statement currently in effect for the Newton County area. We'll go ahead and we'll bring that card up real quick. This is going to cover Jasper and Deer, Mount Judy, Lurton, Pendle, Western Grove, and the Valley Springs area. That's going to be for areas of south central, southeast Boone County, southwest Marion, northwest Searcy, and a large portion of Newton County. Now, this is just a special weather statement. This will be running until 7 a.m. You could get some wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour, and some penny-sized hail is possible. Currently, also over around the Fayetteville and Elkins area, we had a severe thunderstorm just a little bit ago. We put that post out on our Facebook page, and that has since been reduced from that severe thunderstorm warning down to a special weather statement. Currently, that storm is going to be affecting our Hinesville and Huntsville areas and Elkins. We can go ahead and take a look at that storm, kind of see what kind of criteria. They're advising wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and nickel-sized hail with that one. They're advising it's moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. As far as this storm here, affecting the Newton, Boone, Searcy, and Marion County areas, let's go ahead and bring that one up. They're advising wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles per hour. So we're just right underneath that wind criteria for, I believe, a severe thunderstorm warning has to be 58 miles an hour or above. So we're staying just right underneath that criteria right now, which is good news. We are anticipating this first round of storms moving through with some gusty winds, some small hail, and we're seeing a lot of lightning with this one. I'm going to jump over here. Let me get the GOES set up, and we'll cover the kind of what it's looking like on the GOES satellite right now. You can see right here, we're seeing quite a bit of lightning with this right now. You can see like right through here would be the Arkansas-Oklahoma line, and right through here, something like that, would be the Arkansas-Missouri line, and of course Harrison would be, kind of somewhere right around this circle here, to give you guys a general idea. But there is a lot of lightning with these storms, and of course lightning and thunder and 55 mile per hour straight line wind gusts can bring people a little concern. Now we have a few things to talk about this morning. We're thinking that the more dangerous potential storms will be later this afternoon. And I'm going to bring that up for you guys, kind of discuss that with you, kind of let you see what the Storm Prediction Center is thinking. Okay, I got that up here right now. I believe that card will fit. Yep, right there it is. So here's our outlook for today. This is our tornado outlook. You can see Harrison and Mountain Home showing up there. Fayetteville, you're still in that 5% tornado risk. Harrison's in a 10% hyphenated, and Mountain Home's in a 15 to 29% hyphenated. And they're advising that hatched area there that you're seeing, those little black dots, any of the areas that we're seeing in that area, they're saying there's a probability of significant tornadoes of EF2 to EF5. So we do have that probability of very dangerous tornadoes that could hit later today. We need to keep an eye on. This is our hail risk. So we've got that again, that hyphenated area or hatched area, and we're showing that probability of 2-inch plus larger size hail. So that's going to be our biggest threats with the storms later today. The wind threat, it's a little lower, the straight line wind threat, but of course the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center will reevaluate that a little bit later this morning, and we'll update those graphics as necessary. And it does look like right now that they have issued a brand new special weather statement here. We're going to be covering the Berryville and Green Forest areas. Those other special weather statements we literally just covered. They've already dropped those. So right now for the Berryville and Green Forest area, the special weather statements advising at 7:01 a.m. Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm 3 miles northwest of Rudd. This is moving north at 40 miles per hour, and they're advising 40 mile per hour winds and penny-sized hail. Now, locations are Rudd, Middleton, Coyne, Pleasant Ridge, Berryville, Denver, Grandview, Cabinal, Connor, Osage, Urbanette, Green Forest, Rule, and Blue Eye. So, again, this is a special weather statement. And also, we have that severe thunderstorm watch that's up. I believe I put that out a little bit ago on our page, but I know a lot of people are getting up this morning, and maybe you just didn't quite get over to our page to kind of take a look at everything that's already kind of been going on and getting issued this morning. So I'll go ahead and throw that up real quick. And like I said, right now, the primary threats that we're thinking are going to be a little bit more minimal and on the lower side. We feel like the bigger threat's going to be a little bit later on today. Now, that severe thunderstorm watch runs until, looks like, 11 a.m. this morning. It covers portions of southwest, south central Missouri, northwest, north central Arkansas. That will cover the Branson, Harrison, Fayetteville areas. That includes Huntsville and the Marshall area of Searcy County, you can see. And they're advising scattered hail up to 2 inches in size, possible 70 mile per hour straight line winds, and frequent lightning. So that's what we're keeping an eye on this morning. Like I said, as far as the severity level goes, we could get some severe thunderstorms out of this. We could get some straight line winds throughout the morning, and we could get some larger hail up to 2 inches in diameter based on what the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center is thinking. Now, as far as timing on this next set of storms, let's just go ahead and I'll just bounce on over here to the models, and I'll show you guys kind of what the models are thinking for a little bit later. And it's these later storms today that everybody is going to be needing to be really concerned about. So let's go ahead and check out that time. And like I said, if you want to follow along here, right up here where I'm putting this white line, if I can keep it straight, you can see that's the current model thinking. This is the model run. That's 6 a.m. this morning. And then we're just going to bounce forward. And as you can see, we've got this first line of storms about 8 a.m. Right on top of us here. And this is, you can see they really kind of intensify here between 7 and 8 a.m. Now, this is a model. Now, again, we're taking this with a grain of salt. This is just a general ideal. And then these storms will kind of be affecting all of northwest, north central Arkansas through the 9 o'clock hour. And then you can see they kind of start moving on through about 12 o'clock. They kind of clear off a little more. But now we're going to be watching here. Now you're starting to see these little patches of little circles with really bright colors in them. Those are potential supercells. So by possibly 8 o'clock tonight, this is all going to be off to our east. But so based on the models here, we're looking at anywhere from 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3, 5, basically the afternoon hours to the early evening is when that next set of potential supercell activity could take place. So we're thinking anytime from lunchtime through 6 p.m. Is what we're seeing on the models right now. And you can see by 8, 9 o'clock tonight, 10, 11, this is off to our east over into northeast Arkansas. That is what the models are thinking. And of course, we rely on the models with all the information from the balloons they're putting up and all the data in the atmosphere. So that's what we're watching for. Now, this, like I said, it's not that these first round of storms, we still need to keep our guard up. I mean, we can still have some mornings. We can still have some straight line winds. We could still have some small hail. So that is something just to keep in mind throughout the morning hours. I just don't want anybody being scared. And I wanted to jump on here, just kind of be along with you guys this morning, give you a little calmness and let you know that I know we've been floating the word tornado, tornado potential for Friday. That's hopefully going to let's just call it what it is. I hope it flops. I hope that there's something in up there in the atmosphere, some of that magic capping and all that magic stuff we look for to keep any of this from taking place. Now, we are getting a mesoscale discussion coming in, and as soon as that card loads, I'm going to go over that with you guys. I always like to wait for the cards. It makes it a little easier for me to kind of show you guys some graphics and stuff. So I do have a new mesoscale discussion on this current severe thunderstorm watch that just came in. So probably here within the next couple minutes we'll cover that. So anyway, that is where we're at right now. We'll jump over here to our GR2 system, kind of show you what it's seeing. Let's jump on this last radar scan. So this storm up here in Berryville right now, we are showing an 8% probability of hail, which, we just covered that with that special weather. But you see that 0% tornado risk right now. Over here around Alpena, this storm again is 0% tornado risk, 1% hail, 1% wind. Nothing in effect for that one. As we move over here towards the Bergman area, a lot of these storms are going to produce some gusty winds, though, and maybe some small hail. But as far as the tornado risk, and I'm not sure if you're looking on our phone, a lot of this information is popping up here. It may be too small for you guys to read, but those of you watching us on your 60-inch big screen TVs, I'm sure can see this. The probability, again, of tornadoes right now with these current storms, we're mainly seeing 0%. So that is good news. Now, can that change? Mother Nature can sometimes surprise us, but we're thinking, like, again, I was saying earlier, a little bit later this afternoon is where I'm thinking I agree really strongly with what we're seeing with the models and with all the forecast data that's coming in. I'm still hopeful. I would love to see that these storms, some kind of capping is in place. Now, the last information that I read is that the cap is very weak or non-existent in a lot of areas. So we may not have a lot of help there, which means that all these ingredients, as we got that humid, moist air pumping to the north, we got that warm front rising, that's what's generating these storms. All the ingredients are going to be there. So we're baking our cake. Okay, our cake is we've got all of our ingredients there. Now the big question becomes, how well does this cake cook today? I mean, it's about as simple as I can put it. Just real quick, we're going to jump back over here. Now we got that messoscale just came in, so let's cover that. So you can see they're advising the risk for severe weather is generally expected to lessen as convection spreads across southern Missouri through 9 to 11 a.m. They're advising the primary threat here, and you can see if you can look over here in the upper left-hand corner, I'll draw an arrow. The main threat they're thinking is hail 1 to 1 3/4 inch in diameter, which, that's ping pong ball size hail. That's still some pretty big hail. But they're thinking that the weather generally is expected to lessen with these current storms, and that's kind of what the models were showing just a little bit ago. We just went over. It shows we kind of get this little pop of storms, a lot of lightning, going to get some thunder, some special weather statements will be coming and going throughout the morning, and then we'll just kind of be having a lot of rain. And then this afternoon, as that warm front's lifting north, then we're going to start having those concerns about the potentially tornadic large hail supercells that could form. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. The Weather Center is activated as always, and I do want to send a shout out to everybody. I know yesterday we were trying to get a lot of data out, and we got a few people I think got their feelings hurt because I had to keep saying, please read our post, please read our posts. Folks, when we were small, and I know a lot of you have been with us since the beginning, and I love you guys so much. You've been so great following us and trusting us, but our page has magically reached over 10,000 followers now, and I just feel amazed by that. So imagine 10,000 people when I put a post out, and everybody's saying, well, what time this or what about that? And a lot of that information is in that post. You can imagine how it's just blowing up our private message system, and I can't respond to 10,000 people. So, I really need everybody's help to read that post data. I try to put everything I've got at that moment when I put that in there.
Updated Watch County notification.
If you will keep watching that same post, I know a lot of pages, every little thing, man, they're just shooting another post out. What we do is that, we'll put a post out and you guys will just share it. We've got 150 shares or 50 shares or 30 shares. Well, now I don't want that post that you shared to suddenly not be valid. Now we've got all these different versions of a post out there floating around. So what I do is I'll take those same 3, 4, or 5 posts, and I'm just constantly updating those posts throughout the 1 or 2 day period of the severe weather event. And I'll try to put a comment in there, graphics updated or tornado risk, upgraded. I'll make a little note in the comments there, but that'll keep that post that you shared. It's constantly being updated, that same post. So keep going back and looking at those same posts. I'm going and updating those constantly. I just don't want to flood our Facebook page with every time the Storm Prediction Center issues a new update, because then we'll have like 3 or 4 versions of the same post on this part and this part and this part. Next thing you know, we got 30 or 40 posts on one day, and you're like, well, I don't even know which one's valid because I'm seeing all these different ones. So I try to keep it simple. So please just keep checking those posts, and even if you read that post at 7 a.m., hey, you go back and look at it, throughout the day, because we're going to be updating that post. So I just wanted to let everybody know about that. And also, we have that new channel. It's a Facebook page channel. It's at the top of our Facebook page. Please click on that, view channel, click follow. We're going to be able to use that to let you guys know if we're going to be going live. Now, I didn't put anything out this morning on it because these are not, in my opinion, going to be life-threatening. This is more of I'm going to jump on here this morning, kind of have breakfast with you guys and help you guys kind of understand what's going on, so you can, keep your calm down, because sometimes it can still look and sound scary outside. So this is just kind of our breakfast together, just to let you know what's going on. And that channel, if you'll hit follow, when we're going to go live, and I feel there might be some life-threatening storms, or a watch is issued, or later in the winter times, like our storm warnings and stuff, I can put that post out, and it's more of a guarantee you're going to get a notification. Storm Track 360 has something we want you to know about. So guys, I would really recommend for you guys to hit it's all free. Again, this is all free tools for you, and if you guys will just go on there and click that. I think we've got several hundred that's already jumped on there and joined, but if you'll jump on there really fast and just hit that join button, and then make sure you've got the messenger, Facebook Messenger, because I think it sends a little messenger notice to you and a Facebook notification, so you got more of a guarantee the algorithm's not going to forget to notify you that Storm Track 360 has something we think you need to know about. I'm going to take a look at your chat real quick and cover all that when we come back. As you can see, we got about 14 seconds left on our clock down there. Means we have to take our 3-minute break. I'm going to clear out our buffers. We have a few new business sponsors. We're going to go ahead and give a thank you to them. So watch for their new spots here. So I'll be back here in about 3 minutes, guys. Hang in there.
Life insurance that can actually save you and your family's life. What a wonderful concept. Cozy Cavern Storm Shelters do that. Your insurance will replace most of your losses. Protect what can't be replaced. Your family. Custom built here in Arkansas. The ultimate in severe weather protection. Proven lifesavers.
Storm Track 360 would like to thank the following for your support.
At Bar L Excavation, we see our clients as more than another project. We see people with plans and dreams that are ready to be made into a reality. We are equipped with a full fleet of machinery and the knowledge and experience to effectively and efficiently complete a large variety of projects, serving Harrison, Arkansas and surrounding areas. Give Bar L Excavation a call today at 417-337-2228.
Nate Wilson is committed to guiding clients through every step of their real estate transactions. Specializing in buying and selling homes, farms, commercial property, and investment property throughout Northwest Arkansas, Nate genuinely enjoys serving this vibrant community. Whether you're curious about your home's value or ready to start your next real estate journey, Nate is here to assist. Give Nate a call today.
DJ Duo, hold please. DJ Duo, hold please. DJ Duo, hold please.
Hey TKO, I just got back from doing a fun party. What's going on here?
Man, we're getting phone calls like crazy.
Well, you know why, right?
Of course I know why. They love us because we are the fun DJs.
And they love what we do because we love what we do.
We play at weddings, receptions, proms, reunions, holidays, and special events.
DJ Duo, the fun DJs.
You can give us a call at 741-5008.
Hey, I see you got some more calls.
DJ Duo, pizza? We don't do pizza.
Automedics Pro, serving the Harrison, Arkansas area for over 17 years. Call Mike or Will and schedule your appointment today at 870-743-4907. A healthy car is a happy car. Excavation, septics, water lines, storm cleanup, demolition, land clearing. Serving North Arkansas and Southern Missouri. Give Bates Land Works a call today. 870-365-6227.
Live with GR2 3D street level radar technology. Your continued live up to the minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks starts right now.
All right, guys, welcome back. Had a couple of private messages coming in, people saying they're having trouble finding the channel option. If you go to our Storm Track 360 Facebook page, not the reports page, the actual Storm Track 360 page where we post all of our weather posts and where we do our live stream, right at the top of the page there should be a little area there that says Storm Track 360 alerts. There's at least on my phone, and everybody's phones may look a little different, but it says Storm Track 360 alerts and has a couple of exclamation marks. You can click that, or right there at the very top of the above the post there, I pinned it, and it says View Channel. There should be a little button there. You just click that little button, and it opens it up, and you click Join. Now, I'm brand new with this channel feature, so I know how it looks on my phone and how it looks on the using the computer. Of course, everybody's got different phones, and sometimes the apps look a little different. But you know, it is on there. You may have to play around with it and just kind of click around there, and hopefully you'll get it figured out. It should be there though. Let's see. As far as YouTube goes this morning, I'm not seeing your chat. I've got an issue here with that. I have no idea why this stuff, it says stream not found. So I don't even know if I'm on YouTube, and I have no way to see your chat this morning. Well, I guess I could do this. Let me just actually pull up the web page and go to our live stream. I'll pull up the chat real quick. So if you'll bear with me just a minute, for some reason, I guess I have to delete it and put it back on at some point this morning to have it working right again. I don't know why these social media systems have to be such a pain in the rear end. So just bear with me here just a moment here. Let me see if I can get something pulled up here so I can see these people. Let's see. Live chat. And pop out chat. There we go. So now I've got, okay, so I've got, there you guys are. KY3 just said Ozarks are in a bad tornado threat for later. That's true. Yes. All right. So I'm looking back through here. I'm going to have to just have the two different areas up here, looks like, so let me close this out. So I'll do my best to bounce back and forth. Michael Rhodes, it'll be interesting to see if we get a break in clouds, some breaks across southwest Arkansas. Yeah, Michael, I agree with you. And by the way, guys, Michael Rhodes, he is your weather go-to for everything Newton County. So if you just specifically only want to see what's going on in Newton County, Michael puts all his focus on the Newton County area. So that's on that post I put out, I believe it was yesterday. It said, hey, if you guys don't trust us, or if maybe we've got so many storms out here and we're bouncing around and you're like, man, I live in Newton County and I just want specific information for Newton County Storm Watch, that's what Michael's going to do for you. He's going to just keep you focused on Newton County and what's coming your way. So guys, putting multiple pages, following multiple pages for severe weather, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to hurt our feelings. The thing I want from everybody is to know you're being weather aware and that everybody's getting the information they need. And Michael is fantastic down there in Newton County on that storm watch for you guys, taking care of you. So make sure that if you're in Newton County, or if you are in southern Boone County, southern Carroll County, western Searcy County, imagine, those storms in Newton County are going to be tracking in one of these other directions. So you probably want to maybe sometimes look over there at Michael and kind of see what those storms are specifically doing in Newton County, so you can kind of learn their personalities as they're on their way to your house. So, Michael, we sure appreciate you and your efforts. Let's see. Looking at the chat here, no power in Bergman down Zink Road, Katie Allen right now. Just scanning through here real quick. Like I said, folks, we don't have anything severe as far as severe thunderstorms this morning that I feel like will be life-threatening. Now, I hate saying words like that, and then it'll come back and bite me. We'll have a tornado warning in 15 minutes, but the model data and what we're seeing right now, I think we're mainly just going to see some straight line winds and some small hail throughout the morning hours, and then still trend down. And that's what we seen from the mesoscale discussion with the national or with the Storm Prediction Center earlier. It's once we get about past 12 o'clock, early afternoon, late afternoon, somewhere in that general area, kind of depending on what's going on. That's where a lot of our concerns are going to start rolling in. And I keep getting Watch County notification. So let me jump over here to our map real quick. And looks like that's staying up, but that's northwest Arkansas. Boy, I've got that zoomed out pretty far, don't I? Let's bring that in a little closer. There we go. Now we can see it. So looks like that thunderstorm watch still continues for southwest, south central Missouri, northwest, and north central Arkansas areas. And I believe, if I remember right, we pulled it up just a little bit ago. I believe that runs until 12 o'clock today, or 11 a.m. So through 11 a.m., and they're advising isolated, large, up to 2 inches in diameter. Let's hope that don't happen. That's hen egg size. So far, we haven't seen anything to make us think we're going to be getting that, but, obviously the ingredients are up there in the air. And then we've got those isolated damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour. So right now, the good news is, kind of looking here on the wider scope of things, you can see it is down here in South Arkansas. It's cleared off. So, that's actually a bad thing. We don't want that. If we could keep some rain, it would keep that sun from coming back out. Might help keep that atmosphere a little more stable. So we will be keeping an eye on it, though. I'm going to be here. I've shut my taxi service down today, so I can just be focused on the weather today, because potentially, and I use that word strongly, potentially, based on the ingredients and the forecasting and the outlooks, it could get very interesting later. So we definitely all need to be weather aware and definitely be keeping an eye out for what potentially could come a little bit later. No power in Dodge City, heavy rain in Lead Hill. Let's see, that was from Kayla Thompson-Reed and Alice Dew. See, replying to Michael Rhodes, I'm hoping for overcast between storms, but I'm afraid you're going to be right. definitely going to be interesting. So, like I said, all of your local weather guys, we're all talking to each other. We're communicating. Just like the blizzard and blaze for Searcy County and Van Buren County. Me and Blaze, we're communicating multiple times throughout the day. So we're not competitors. We're a lot of us are friends. And we just, our pages are just set up differently. And sometimes, we disagree. I say, well, we can disagree to disagree, and we laugh about it, and we'll just see who ends up being right. But at the end of the day, it comes down to making sure that we're giving you guys the best information that we have, and based on our personal experience with the weather in the Ozarks. And we look at each other's information. Sometimes I'll look over at Michael's stuff, and I'll look over at Blaze's stuff, and I'll kind of see if their thinking is right along with mine, or sometimes we're a little different. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like going to see a doctor. You go see a doctor, you see 3 doctors to find out what that thing is on you, and you get 3 opinions. It's always nice when those 3 opinions are all the same, but every once in a while. But anyway, let me jump on here real quick, go back to the chat here in the YouTube. Let's see. Sean Hardy will be in later this afternoon to help. Just saw a message from him. I believe Tanner advised that he's also available today if needed. So our entire Storm Track 360 team looks like we're going to have availability for a full crew in here. And then, of course, I had spoke with McKenna yesterday, and she said based on if she was needed in the studio or not, she would be monitoring. And what we may do, Josh Godby here donated $10. Thanks, guys, for looking out for us. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then what we may do is since we've only got 3 spots here in the studio, to make sure we're getting the information we need from McKenna, I may put her on our phone system so that she can be monitoring that chat and throwing at all of us, making sure we're getting all that important chat information and weather updates in your personal areas. And then Sean and Tanner and myself will be watching the radar systems. And, if it's daytime, Tanner may go out and see if he can get a camera on the storms. He may storm chase for us today. I don't know. It really depends on timing, and we'll leave that up to him because I don't want my team out at night chasing storms. It's just too dangerous. So we may, like I said, we're going to take that special weather statement off. As you guys can see, we went from a severe thunderstorm warning, special weather statements, and now we're down to nothing. Now, we do still have a small storm over here towards the Asylum, just west of Asylum Springs. Let's see which radar I got. Let's grab this one here, get a better look at this. Okay, we do got another special weather statement just coming up, don't we? All right, let's take a look at this one here. This will be for 40-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail, and that's going to be over here in our Madison County area. I'll go ahead and pull the card for that real quick for you guys. It's usually a little bit easier for you guys to understand. I've been told by a lot of people they really like it when we pull the cards up. They said, man, it just makes a lot more sense to me when I can kind of see a graphic. Okay, looking through here. Waiting for that graphic to come up. Okay, there it should be loading in here momentarily. Just bear with me. All right, there it is. All right, you can see here. Oh, that doesn't look straight. Looks like I'm gonna have to adjust the graphic again. Here, we'll just do it this way.
Special weather statement.
You can see here they're advising 40-mile-per-hour winds, penny-sized hail. Looks like St. Paul, Japton, Witter, Kingston, Huntsville, and Marble area. This will run until 8 a.m. Special weather statement just issued by the National Weather Service there in Tulsa. So again, we're seeing quite a bit of these smaller storms moving along. Lots of lightning showing on the system here. I don't know if you're getting lightning at your house, but we're definitely seeing a lot of lightning on the radar system. So I just wanted to jump on here this morning, bring everybody up to speed, let you guys know what's going on, what to expect. Like I said, we have this thunderstorm watch for parts of the area running until 11 a.m. Straight line winds and some hail. And obviously, if they start getting real severe and we start getting some big hail or some really strong winds, I'm going to jump on here and we're gonna start giving you exact locations and tracking to try to get you some advanced warning on that. But as far as the tornadic part, the concerns of today, this is not those storms. Those storms are going to be coming in after lunchtime, so between lunchtime and dinner time, somewhere between lunchtime and dinner time. So everybody needs to make sure you're being weather aware. Holly Borley, and I don't know if I said that right, on our YouTube is advising hail in St. Paul, Arkansas right now. So she didn't give me a size, but apparently they are getting a little bit of a hail there. Jump back over here to our Facebook page. Lots of lightning and rain here, Mary Bryant, but didn't give me a location. So not sure where you're at there, Mary, but we appreciate that update. Amanda Briggs almost got struck by lightning in my car this morning in Berryville. Yeah, it looks like there is a lot of lightning on the radar system, so definitely everybody please be weather aware and exercise that lightning safety. You don't want to be outside when that's going on. And Michael Rhodes, good to communicate with each other. Yeah, absolutely. We all have all the weather pages. Of course, I don't talk to the Harrison North Central Arkansas page. I did. We did last year, but I don't know. He kind of does his thing, and we do our thing. But as far as Newton County Storm Watch, Blizzard and Blaze, we have a great relationship with them. I mean, me and Blaze, we're shooting messages back and forth all the time. We have our chat, our chat that we have on our group, Verizon group chat, and me and my whole team is constantly messaging as needed if we need to. And then, of course, I don't know, we might even add Michael Rhodes to that up the road or today if he wanted to. The thing is that once I go live, my phone gets set off to the side, the volume goes down. So sadly, I get off the air and I've got, 20 text messages of people sending pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff that I never see during the live stream because I got the headsets on and we got all this information coming in and I can't hear my phone. Let's see. If you do want to send any kind of storm reports later today, and this is a good time to be thinking about doing this, go to our Storm Reports group page and join that. It is free. If you will join that, and then any videos or pictures you want to submit that we can show on the air, that gives us quick access. Plus, the National Weather Service, Emergency Management, and anybody else has access to that. It helps them verify, the information that you're reporting can help them also understand, hey, we're seeing this on radar. Is it at ground level? So let's see real quick. I believe that's it for me. We do have a lot of lightning in the atmosphere right now. And I believe we're going to be getting some smaller hail, and we're going to be getting these special weather statements throughout the day. Now, I'm going to start probably going through and deleting a couple of these that I put out earlier off the page. I want to keep our page as clean as possible, so if we can just be updating that really important information. But I can't emphasize enough, folks, please go back and check those posts throughout the day, because we're going to be updating those for you to make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to. Now, as far as YouTube goes, I'm going to have to reset that system apparently because, like I said, I'm not getting the chat on our system. So I had to go through on the actual website, and I'm having to bounce back and forth. And that will definitely not be a good thing throughout the day. So I'm going to work on trying to get that resolved with YouTube when we wrap this stream up. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Like I said, we're going to have some lightning, some heavy rain this morning. You can already see here on the radar, we're starting to see a little bit of clearing off down here just north of Russellville. So you can already see down here in the southeast part of Newton County, already starting to get some of that cell activity has already starting to track off to your north. We do have a little bit of cell development still out here in eastern Oklahoma here, just west and southwest of Fort Smith. That will potentially train across into northwest and north central Arkansas. But it's this clearing, as you're seeing down here, to our south that will also most likely be occurring in our area. And that is where it's going to start allowing that cake to cook and start getting everything primed for potential severe weather this afternoon and evening. So again, please pay attention. Be weather aware today. We're going to be keeping an eye on stuff. Keep checking those posts on our Facebook page. Look a few posts down. I did post the other weather pages. If you got other family and friends in Little Rock, Pine Bluff, Hot Springs, Jonesboro, okay, we've got some pages that will, Alter Ego Tattoo, Mark and Karen Hodge donated $25. Alter Ego Tattoo. Thank you so much, Mark and Karen Hodge. We greatly appreciate the weather coverage for our area. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the donation and tip there. But like I said, if you have friends or family that don't live in our coverage area, we've given you some other pages you can recommend, like if they're in Jonesboro and stuff. So, guys, if you'll just, when you're, sitting there just kind of looking at your phone, look through our page there. We've got a lot of stuff for you guys to use, and it's all free stuff. Free stuff is good stuff, right? That's what all these donations and all this these tips cover. It helps us keep this so everybody can watch it for free and not have to subscribe to something or pay some fee. It's something that it's a great tool for everybody. So take advantage of it. All right, that's it. I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to start working on getting with YouTube, try to figure out why the Restream and YouTube system are not communicating. I don't want any issues for when we're potentially going to need to go live later this afternoon. So based on that, you guys, thank you so much. We hope you stay weather aware today. Pay attention. Have a weather plan in place for potential tornadic storms. And we hope that it's a flop and a bust. But just in case, please have a plan in place. Talk to, business hours is at 8 a.m. Call your mayor's office, your county judge's office, your emergency management office, and ask, is there any shelters in your county that's offered? If not, if you got a neighbor with a basement, if you've got a neighbor with a storm shelter in the backyard and you've never really spoke to them before, hey, go make some cookies. And it's a good time to go knock on the door and say, hey, here's some cookies. I'm your neighbor such and such, and I noticed you have a basement. Would you care if me and my family come and hung out with you if the storms got bad? These are really good cookies. It's a good way to meet your neighbors. So I'm going to get off here, guys. We'll be monitoring everybody. Have a great and safe day, and we'll see you in the next live stream.
Your live and up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks.